I think you can have different friends for different purposes. I've got like a set of like high school friends that I'm friends with just because I love them and we have an amazing time together. We've got a lot of history and stuff like that. Um, they're not like the friends that are like my business inspiration friends. I've got other people that I go for that. Um, and so I think you can have different friends for different things, but there are going to be some people that probably, you know, having heavy interaction with them will hold you back. Like if they're constantly like bugging you on Discord to go play video games, like you might need to, set up some boundaries if you're not strong enough on your own to like, stay away from that if you're trying to avoid it or whatever. Um, so yeah, and it's also depends on how self-motivated you are. And like if you're like a really extroverted person who thrives on your connections and like in a lot of ways like empathetic, like you pick up on the energy around you, then you're gonna have to probably be even more selective about who you spend your time with. Me, I'm more introverted, self-motivated and whatnot. So I can kind of get by with maybe being a little bit more diverse in my group and still perform at a high level, but you know, not everybody's like that. And that's what I've seen in my coaching. So you just got to figure out what kind of guy you are and what you want.
Yeah. I would say that a lot of what most people would call friends, I call acquaintances. I have a lot of acquaintances. So I know a lot of people and I communicate with them and I'm on a friendly basis with them, but I demote them to acquaintance or they just stay at acquaintance because I only have a very few like true friends that I actually want to spend time with. And those people are people that I feel like are on the same path as me because I know that you are a product of your environment. And so no matter how good I am, if I have a bad environment and put myself in a bad environment, then I will become a product of that environment. So it's not necessarily that you have to walk away from your friends, I would say, but just be conscious of creating the environment that you want. So, for example, when I really started getting into YouTube, like and doing some fitness stuff on YouTube, I started making friends with a lot of fitness YouTubers that were jacked and ripped. And my physique improved dramatically just by having friends because now my thermostat increased to that set level, like what I thought was so consciously engineering that can be good. If you hang around a bunch of people that are successful at business and you want to become an entrepreneur, you're going to see that as the normal. When I hung around people in cubicles, working my regular job, and they're like, yeah, real estate investment, you can't, that's a scam. That's like, no one makes money in that. Or they're like, yeah, you can't really create a business online. That's like, yeah, that's no one does that. That was my level and I believed it. And be hanging around those people. There was no way for me to really rise above that level when I was around those people. So I had to engineer my environment.